have some good news I really want to share with you today. And I also have some potentially, it doesn't have to be, but potentially bad news that I need to share with you, okay? So the good news is it's a brand new year, right? 2020 is over, right? It's 2021. It's a brand new year. It's good news. The bad news is that that's not exactly true, that it's the same year it's always been. Yeah, it's the same year it's always been. Now let me explain that. Couple things. First of all, one of my favorite times of year, it's not the most favorite time of year, but one of my favorite times of year is the New Year holiday, especially New Year's Eve and the New Year's Day. And here's why. Because we put an end to one year, right? On December 31st, we see the year closing out. We're closing out a year. And then on January 1st of the new year, we start an entirely brand new year. Now, I love that. First of all, I love it because in reality, is there anything different on December 31st? Like sometimes I like to ask people like, okay, on December 31st and then on January 1st. So December 31st at 11:59 p.m. and then midnight on January 1st. Did anything really actually change? Did anything actually change? No. Like just it's a new minute, right? 11:59 to midnight. So we end one year. Remember the ball drops and we all celebrate a brand new year. But what is actually happening in that moment? I want you to think about it. Because we don't a lot of times we just go through the motions of this and we don't think about it. What is actually happening? Yeah, what we're doing is we are creating we're ending something and we're beginning something new. But did anything intrinsically change? No. There's nothing different about 11:59 in midnight. It's just a new moment. Now, every moment is new, right? But we're choosing to see it as the beginning of something new. This shows us the power that we inherently have. But there's actually nothing different about 2021 than 2020. How many times, I mean, I can't tell you if I had a nickel every time I heard somebody blame the year that we just had on it's 2020. How many times have you used it? It's 2020. 2020 is this year from hell. 2020. Oh, we should expect that in 2020. I mean, we hear it all over the media, all over the news, people in people's conversations. People blame or they're talking about 2020 as if 2020 is the problem. 2020 is not the problem. I can't tell you how many people that I know personally that 2020 was the best year they ever experienced. See, I'm in the coaching business. I've worked with several clients this year, and to a T, I have heard them say, this has been, hands down, my best year ever. For some of them, it's been their best year financially. They've had, they've done better in 2020 than any year of their life in the midst of a global pandemic. For a lot of people, it's been health wise, emotionally, spiritually, physically, it's been their best year ever, right? So 2020 is like, why was it their best year? And some of them are even saying like, gosh, everybody around me seems to be talking about how bad this year is, but this has been my best year ever. I'll tell you why it's their best year ever, because it has nothing to do with 2020. What the number we put and in 2021 on January 1st, I started hearing people say it's a brand new year. 2020 is over. It's going to be a great year. Why is it going to be a great year? There's only one reason it's going to be a great year, and it's the same reason that 2020 was a great year or not. It's because of how you perceive reality. It's because of how you choose to live your life. Nothing inherently is different about 2020 from 2021. Nothing magically happened on 11:59 to midnight. Okay? There is no such thing as a good year or a bad year. All that matters is how you perceive reality and if you are in alignment with your truest and highest self, because that is the only thing that determines your experience in life. By and large, you have more control over your destiny, the future you're creating, your finances, and your health more than anybody out there does, more than any president, any congressman. I know that sounds crazy, or any physician. Your health, your well-being, your future, your finances, your relationships all come down to one common denominator: you, how you perceive reality, and the choices you make. That doesn't change no matter what year it is. So the good news is we have an opportunity to put to rest the past, to make peace with the past, to reconcile the past, to heal from the past. We can put it to an end, and then we can begin an entirely new chapter. And that's what we're doing. And that's the story we play out every New Year's. That's why I love it. But today is New Year's Day. Every day you wake up is New Year's Day. So this year is a completely brand new year. But today, every day you wake up, it's completely brand new. So let's stop blaming 2020, or let's stop blaming 2021, or let's stop outsourcing our sense of hope or a sense of dread on a year, because there is no year out there. All that exists is reality, and the reality that you perceive from your internal being. That's all that matters, okay? If you'd like to get some more information from me, a couple things I'd like to tell you about. I actually have a podcast. I don't know if you knew that. Some of you guys listen to my podcast. It's called The Lovecast with Jamal. You can get it on iTunes, Podbean, wherever you listen to podcasts, I'm sure you could find it. It's called The Lovecast with Jamal. I have over 130 some odd episodes there. I would encourage you to subscribe to that, give that a listen. That's going to serve you well. I'm going to have a lot of great upcoming podcasts this next year. I would invite you to listen to that. Also invite you to go to my website, jamaljavanji.com. And on my website is a link to my book, also the podcast, and also my coaching. If you want to find out some information about my personal coaching, it's all there on my website, jamaljavanji.com. Love to stay in contact with you this year. Happy New Year. It is a brand new year because you say it is. All right. Take care.